Right here, we are going to solve some equations using the square root property. First thing you want to do is you want to get that a squared all by itself. So I'm going to pull that 7 out to the other side. So I have plus 7, subtract 7. I now have 3a squared equals 61 minus 7 is 54. Next step is to take that 3 out, so I divide both sides by 3. Those two cancel each other out. I now have a squared equals 54 divided by 3 end up giving me so a squared equals 16. Now what I want to do is I want to take the square root of both sides, and I'm left with, sorry about that, I'm now left with a equals square root of 16 is 4. Now we don't know if that's going to be a positive 4 or a negative 4, so we have to put a plus or minus 4. Remember, when you take the square root of something, it could be two negative 4s and it'll still give me a positive 16. So you have to go with both of those. And that is my end answer. Let's go and do a second example of the same type. We use the square root property to solve this. First thing I want to do is the same. So I want to move that minus 4 over to the other side. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides. I now have 2x minus 1 squared equals 20. Now, to get rid of that, I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna take the square root of both sides. So I end up with square root and the square cancel each other out. So I now have 2x minus 1 equals plus or minus the square root of 20. Now, square root of 20, if I break it down, it is 4 times 5, which is 2 times 2. I end up having 2x minus 1 equals plus or minus, so I'll take these 2's out, 2 root 5. Now I'm going to take this 1 over the other side, plus 1, plus 1. I have 2x equals, put the 1 in the front, plus or minus 2 root 5. Get that x all by itself. I divide by 2. I divide this whole thing by 2. Alright. Let's actually get some of this stuff out of the way. I got some more room to work. So what I end up with for an end answer is x equals 1 plus or minus 2 root 5 all over 2. So I could also write this as x equals 1 plus 2 root 5 over 2, or x equals 1 minus 2 root 5 over 2. And this is my end answer.